Do you have Hashimoto's, hypothyroidism, or both? It is really important to know this, but I can't tell you how much confusion there is about it. So, hypothyroidism is when you don't have enough thyroid hormone and you have a slow thyroid. And Hashimoto's is when your immune system is attacking the thyroid. So, Hashimoto's is not a disease of the thyroid per se, it's an autoimmune disease. It's when your own immune system thinks that your thyroid is not your friend. And unfortunately, the thyroid is this innocent bystander, and your immune system gets confused and starts attacking your thyroid. Now, what's really important to understand is that 85 to 90%, and some people think even higher, potentially 95% of hypothyroidism or slow thyroid is actually caused by Hashimoto's. So when you have autoimmunity and your body is attacking the thyroid, naturally it destroys it over time, making the thyroid slow and giving you hypothyroidism. But what's interesting is that so many people are tested for hypothyroidism, but they're not tested for Hashimoto's at the same time. I speak with clients and people in my program all the time, and I hear things like, oh, yes, I've had hypothyroidism for 20 years and Hashimoto's for the last two, or hypothyroidism for 30 years and was just diagnosed with Hashimoto's. And this is a problem. And that is because if we have hypothyroidism, the likely cause is Hashimoto's. And if we have Hashimoto's, we absolutely need to know that. And the reason for that is that there are things we can do. We can naturally support it and we can put Hashimoto's in remission. While there is no cure, it can go into remission. And why that's important is because with Hashimoto's, as we said, your immune system is attacking your thyroid. So if we don't support it, we're going to create more thyroid destruction and slow a thyroid. What often happens is when people have hypothyroidism, they're put on thyroid medicine. Now, thyroid medicine is very important if you have hypothyroid. I'm not against thyroid medicine at all, even as a more natural practitioner. However, if you use thyroid medicine for your thyroid, as important as it is, thyroid medicine is for your thyroid. There's so many people who say, oh, yeah, I take thyroid medicine for Hashimoto's, but that is not correct. The thyroid medicine is not for Hashimoto's, it's for your thyroid so that we can kind of raise and help your slow thyroid. But if you have Hashimoto's, the immune system is destroying your thyroid, slowing it down. So if you're taking medicine to support your thyroid, but if you're not doing anything to help to slow down the attack on the thyroid with Hashimoto's, then you're not really supporting it, right? Because if the Hashimoto's is flaring, it's going to keep destroying the thyroid. You keep taking thyroid medicine to help it, the Hashimoto's will continue to destroy it, right? You take more thyroid medicine. That's how people end up having to increase their dose of thyroid medicine year after year after year. They may be on 50 micrograms of Synthroid. The next year, they may be 75, and then 88, and then 100, and so on. And so it is imperative that we, first of all, know what we have. And if we have hypothyroidism and have not been tested for Hashimoto's, I want to urge you to please speak with your doctor and ask them to test you for Hashimoto's. The way a medical doctor will diagnose Hashimoto's is they would test thyroid antibodies. Those are the TPO or the thyroglobulin antibodies and the thyroperoxidase antibodies. So TPO is thyroperoxidase, TG is thyroglobulin antibodies. And if you have those antibodies, if they're higher than the reference range, that is how your medical doctor will know and diagnose you with Hashimoto's. And there's so many people who have hypothyroidism that are never tested and they don't know. So please ask your doctor if you're not sure. And if you do in fact have Hashimoto's with hypothyroidism, please know that there is so much that you can do. The way that we help to calm down the immune response is by looking at the different triggers that cause that immune confusion. Those things can be the foods that you eat, the potential toxins you're exposed to, different infections that you may have that are underlying in the system, as well as stressors. And addressing those things specifically for you in the right order can really help to calm the immune system. I have more videos on this if you want to know more how to support it. But the big thing that I want to make sure to show you here is that it's important to know if you have one or the other or both. And yes, you can have hypothyroidism without Hashimoto's, but it's not that common. It's much more common to have Hashimoto's and hypothyroidism, or you can have Hashimoto's only and not hypothyroidism. Yet This is also extremely important to know because if you have Hashimoto's and not hypothyroidism, a lot of times providers will say, well, your thyroid is still fine. So let's not worry about it. We'll just wait and see. Right now, your thyroid is okay. But yes, your immune system is destroying your thyroid. And when that happens and your thyroid does get destroyed, then and only then we will give you medicine. That is not a proactive approach at all. If you have Hashimoto's and not hypothyroidism, yeah, of course, that's great. But you can do things right now to help support the Hashimoto's, to help to calm the immune system and to stop or at least slow down the thyroid attack so that it doesn't turn to hypothyroidism or so that it takes way longer to turn to that. We don't want to do nothing. We want to help to calm our immune system. And we can do that with eating foods that are better for you and eliminating foods that could be triggers. We can look at infections, we can look at stressors. There's a lot there. So it's really important to know. So whether you have Hashimoto's, hypothyroidism, or both, there's a way to support both of them, but it's important to know where you are. You could see much more below. And I have many other videos on ways to support triggers. And for everything Hashimoto's, please be sure that you subscribe to the channel. I'm Ina Toppler, and I will see you in the next video.